CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. And as things get...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. And looking at the Nets, we've got Brown. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Brown. Here's Irving. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's good for both teams tonight, Clark. Unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And the shot goes in.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
Irving, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Harris outside. Pass to Jordan. Left side, Brown. Jordan kicks to Brown. KD against Giannis. Harris misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's good from Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Here is Forbes. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Harris against Giannis. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And then Durant with the dunk.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Giannis with it to halt the run, and Durant sends it back. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here is Harden. And that one is off. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Middleton. Holiday against Dinwiddie. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 6. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now here's Middleton. Now here is Holiday. Back to Portis. To the paint. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harden. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead, heading. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started with.
And great playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got 5.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Now Harden uses the glass to finish the layup.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Middleton left side. Middleton is doubled. Tucker with the ball, working on Green. Middleton finds Teague. Back to Middleton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And the Bucks with some changes. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Jordan. Out to KD. Over Lopez. And he can't bank that one in.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On its way from Irving for 2. Jordan kicks to KD. Back to Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Jordan's got his second basket.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Irving passes to Jordan. Irving looking for an opening. Brown finds Harris. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Jordan. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And stolen by Jordan. Left side, KD. Got that bucket in no time at all. KD's got 6 points.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Connaughton passes to Giannis. Back to Connaughton. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 7. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Giannis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Giannis passes to Forbes. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. With 2 seconds left, and he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And so...
Thanks a lot, Kyrie.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points. And...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Teague. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. But I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Holiday. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Takes a shot at the elbow to the wing right side. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 11-point game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. 5 to shoot. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The wide open look here for Lopez. Giannis on the follow.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Inside, here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Pass to Lopez. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Forbes the pass to Holiday. Here is Forbes. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Nets leading by 13. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And here's Middleton. He's got 5 to the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Irving with it. He's got 8. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 11 points.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn leading by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center position.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Outside Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Tucker kicks to T. Middleton against Harris. Ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. KD's got 4 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Irving against Holiday. Clock at 6. And the pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Down low. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Irving passes to Jordan. Shoots the three. No good from Irving.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
From about 19 feet, out to Harris. From deep, hands it from downtown. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Irving double team. KD on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown finds Jordan. At the elbow, Irving. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Portis. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
2 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
A deep three from Irving. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. There's Brown with the three. Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range. Now here is Holiday. Here's the teardrop. No good.
When you combine Durant's speed and
all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A great view of our broadcast location today. Downtown Atlanta. We're all... And nothing tips off a... Broadcast like...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the point. And on the way from Irving for three, sinks the triple. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Augman, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Jordan at the elbow. Durant wide open, he fires. And the three off target. Collins in the post. He's covered by Irving from outside the arc. Now Hunter. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-footer finds the target.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Durant the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Collins against Durant. On the wing, Brown. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And then Durant with the jam.
KD that time playing the big man role, setting the screen and getting it done.
Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Brown against Young. There's the triple. They get it again. Outside Durant. Nets passing it around. Irving for three. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Second shot opportunity, and it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 5 now.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Right side, Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Young with the steal. He kicks it to Capella. Out to the right wing. Hunter, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Durant. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Durant's got his second bucket.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Brown outside. Outside Durant. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Hunter the pass to Collins.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Here now is Dinwiddie. Harden outside. Misses off the left iron. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
They've got Okongwu. Bogdanovic is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Harden. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Dinwiddie. D right on him, and it's Green with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Here's Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Okongwu.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Snell, the pass to Okongwu. The second chance effort. Here's Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Feeds it to Okongwu. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Luwawu. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Offline with his 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Down low, and the dunk by Jordan.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size, able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver to a teammate.
Here's Snell. He's covered by Brown. And Okongwu slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Irving finds Durant. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Irving. Outside for Durant. Gallinari with the steal. Snell from outside. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Brown throws it down hard.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
The Hawks trail it. Passes to Okongwu. To the middle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Right side, Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. No good from the wing. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Sweet move. The shot by Okongwu. No good. For three, Durant. A three-pointer is right on target. KD's got 7 points in the game.
You just marvel at Durant's fluidity for his size. Stopping and popping. He's one of a kind.
And a close game so far through the first two.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, and that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Irving in at the 1.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now the pass to Herter. Back to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. To the inside. Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Love how involved DeAndre gets on the pick and roll plays. There are a few things more terrifying for a defense seeing him cut to the basket after he sets a screen.
Young outside. Offside Collins. Offensive rebound.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Hunter. He has 5. Young outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Nets with the lead. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Brown. Pass to Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Capella kicks to Young. Here's Collins. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Young with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dishes it to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter, covered by Irving, and stolen by Jordan. Harris outside. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Down low. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Young looking it over. Passes it to Herter. He dishes it to Capella. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
51 seconds left to play in the third. 3-pointers, Snell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets leading by 4. In the corner, Harden. Shot clock at 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Snell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bogdanovich looking around. Over Harden. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5 to take the lead. And it's Gallinari missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harden, no good.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Gallinari outside. Bogdanovich up top. From deep three-point range, and no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Here's Luwawu. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Reddish to tie it up. Gallinari, and it's all evened up. Gallinari's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. The Nets have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie with it. It's stolen by Reddish. Gallinari with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Griffin against Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Reddish. Out to Gallinari. To the right side. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Back to Harden. The feed to Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
You know what's changed in Griffin over the years? He's become a technician, no longer reliant on just his athleticism.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Snell. Bucket is good. Snell's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Tony Snell coming through in the clutch. Beautiful.
Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. And Harden with the stop.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shot from 16. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harden outside. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Okongwu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. The one, and this is just the one make. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The essence of the game is deception. And Kyrie, one of the best in the business.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Luwawu. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
It's Harden with the drive. It's in!
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Huerter passes to Young. Now Jordan. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And on the way from Irving for 3. A rebound by Young. Collins looking around. He feeds it to Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And here is Durant. Over Collins. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now here is Holiday. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Unloads from 13. Second chance shot, and Capella with the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Young passes to Herter. Outside Collins. Poked away. Stolen by Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter with it to the paint. Here's Collins. Excellent D there from Holiday.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Forbes kicks to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Outside Teague. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open from outside off the mark. Down low, knocked away, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And here they go. Back to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. They get the rebound. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Now, here's Teague. Clock at 6. Middleton, the pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Middleton. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Inside. Here's Snell. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Portis. Back to Teague. To the middle. Here's Tucker. He hits it from 9.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. 17 seconds left in the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So at the end of one quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now, Antetokounmpo, outside Holiday. The pass to Forbes over Williams, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one drops. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The kick out to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Fast break, Milwaukee. The 3. Hunter grabs the miss for Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Capella. Over Giannis. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday to the paint. Feeds to Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Unloads from 9. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Hawks trailing.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Young dishes to Hunter. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Here's Tucker. Off the left rim and out. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Middleton outside. Down low. Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Hawks shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding the way to score.
Williams against Teague. Passes it to Middleton. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Tucker. Reddish grabs the rebound. Here's Collins. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks trail. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks leading. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shots good by Williams.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
And here is Teague, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's DiVincenzo. Portis in the post. Here's the 3. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Williams. Here's Hunter. Right side, Collins. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Williams up on top. Defended by Middleton. Tries yet again. Here's Okongwu. It's deflected.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
To the wing on the left. The pass to Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Williams. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Gallinari with the steal. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Kicks to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Huerter, no good. Bucks trail by 6.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Free throw good. Giannis. 1:20 left in the third. The Hawks leading by 5. Bogdanovich with it. 6 points for him. Over Holiday. Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez outside. Takes a 3. And again, the Bucks miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Holiday up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Huerter make up the back. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Holiday finds Giannis. To the middle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Young drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Teague kicks to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Middleton outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Young looking it over. Pass to Herter. Kept alive. That shot off. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Young outside. A step-back shot here. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Middleton. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Fast break, the Hawks. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Giannis with it and guarded by Capella. Portis kicks to Middleton. Back to Portis. Dishes to Middleton. Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. A pull-up. Capella. It's good on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Passes it to Middleton. A 3-ball. Portis finds Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his third foul so far. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 13-5 run here. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. The pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich, no luck. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Inside and stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Rejected by T.
Awesome job by
David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. The pass to Forbes. Shoots over Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got the first points up on the board here for the Nets.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Irving passes to Brown. With the teardrop, and Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Giannis. Durant with the steal. Here's Irving.
Boy, Irving just...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Giannis. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Really left alone that time. Irving's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Connaughton. Down low. Stolen by Durant. To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harden outside. There's the triple. He doesn't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Good on both. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket, good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Bucks trail by 8. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. From deep. 1 second left.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he...
And so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Teague bounce pass. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Down low, Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Rebound, Milwaukee. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harden. And Portis throws it down.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Now here's Harden. Guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And Tucker kicks to Portis. Middleton outside. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. Nets leading by 8. And here's the fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Tucker the pass to Teague. Middleton left side. Shot clock at 6. Teague finds DiVincenzo. Griffin with the steal. On the wing, Harden. On the wing, Harden. Tries again. Not going to go that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Teague with a clean look. And the Bucks miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Harden for 3. Dinwiddie right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 8. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. On the wing, Holiday. Takes the 3. No good from Connaughton. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And KD is right there. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Giannis outside. That's to Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
To the middle. Here's Brown. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Bucks trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Holiday. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving passes to Durant. Wide open. Tips it up, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 6 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan against Portis. Outside Teague. Passes to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tucker. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathe. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant on out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Lopez.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. League continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Holiday dishes to Forbes. Holiday, the pass to Forbes. Durant with the steal. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
Now the pass to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's KD, and again, it's Brooklyn converting. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Over Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. DiVincenzo against Harden. 52 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Nets leading by 17. Dinwiddie finds Harden. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Green. Harden's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Middleton. With 1 on the clock, and he makes that one.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Shot clock at 5. Griffin with the steal. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Harden against DiVincenzo. Can't connect from long distance.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Bounce pass, Lopez. Teague the pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over from outside the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from the wing. That's short off the rim.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. The 3 from Harden. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Teague. Now Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Lopez outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 16.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The 9-foot shot. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Irving attacking. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Irving, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Back to Middleton. To the inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Giannis outside.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And Katie, here we go. And it goes down 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. In the corner, Harden. He dishes it to Irving. Lopez with the steal.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Holiday and Middleton kicks to Giannis. Count the basket.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harden inside the 3-point line. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. His opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Puts up a three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Left side, KD. From 12 feet out. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now Capella. Collins passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Jordan. Brown against Young. And stolen by Hunter. And stolen by Jordan. Young against Harris. And the pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Gets a very good look and converts.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Back to Irving. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Harris outside. Pass to Jordan. It's Brown on the wing. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And that one's good, Irving.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Lays it up off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
1:19 left to play in the first. Outside Durant. Dishes to Jordan. And here's Harris from the arc. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low, Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Collins. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's good. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. They get it again. In the corner, it's Hunter. That three off the mark. That shot missing. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hawks. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reddish out there, Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in a point. Here's Herter. Gallinari in the corner. Back to Herter. The three. Gallinari. And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Dinwiddie. Gallinari making his last shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Luwawu.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here is Gallinari. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. Herter misses off the left eye.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Rebound by Jeff Green. Nets trail by 6. It's 2-on-1. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Hawks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here is Harden after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. 1:39 left here in the second. Back to Gallinari. Nets trail by 6. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. A rebound by the Nets.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Irving from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And that one is good. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He kicks it to Hunter. Here's Capella. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Young. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true. Wow. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Nets. Over Irving. Shots good from Young. Young's got 6.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Irving dishes to Durant.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from KD. Three-pointer. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bogdanovich against Brown. Steps back and shoots. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. here's Irving. He's guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
No good from Jordan.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Okongwu. And here's Reddish. Here's Herbert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here is Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Now, here's Okongwu. 8 points for him. Harden against Williams. Pass to Reddish. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Harden against Williams. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 11.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading by 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Young. Tips it. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta.
Oh, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the board.
Harden, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows, bucket is, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Harden with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And it's in there. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Outside Collins. Young outside. And Jordan sends it back. And the shot is good. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Bogdanovich with it. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Kicks it to Hunter. Feeds to Capella. Outside Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Durant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Collins finds Young. Over Harden. Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
But they recover it. Young outside. From deep. Another miss by Young. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
There's the dish to Capella. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not 2K Sport. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Back to Giannis. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Young outside. Clock at 6. From the high post. It's rebounded by Portis.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Young. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Young's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks passing it around. Here's Portis. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. It doesn't go for him.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Holiday. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. Shakes him. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To end the drought, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
This is the versatility we talk about with Drew. Able to beat you with the drives and from distance.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 29 seconds left in the first. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. They grab their own miss. And there's the pass to Connaughton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Young against DiVincenzo. Young, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Antetokounmpo.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Here's Tucker, following the bucket by the Hawks. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. No good off the front iron.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Herter. Teague covering. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Teague. The kick out to Lopez for 3. Middleton. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Down low. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Teague. He's covered closely. To the left side wing. Launches it. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Williams. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Gallinari throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton with it. Okongwu covering. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's stolen by Reddish. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Okongwu, the pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Middleton outside. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young. And Holiday kicks to Portis. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Count it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Young, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Go. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back with the third quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everyone. The first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love him. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Here's Portis after the made shot from John Collins. Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 12.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Now Young. He He's got 8. Back to Bogdanovich. And good that time. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Hawks leading by 10. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look for Milwaukee. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Herter passes to Williams. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton the pass to Teague. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams scanning the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Lopez outside. Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Williams finds Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
Middleton with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Williams, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tucker the pass to Teague. And here is Lopez. Doubled by Okongwu. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks leading by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Gallinari passes to Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got his second bucket.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Teague the pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Forbes. Pass to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. To the inside. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Okongwu. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And here's Gallinari outside. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. For 3, Middleton. Teague kicks to Middleton. To the paint. Shoots it up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The lead now cut to single digits. 6 points for Chris Middleton.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Portis finds Giannis. Now Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and too long on the shot.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Young's shot is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Young. Feeds it to Collins. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis with it. Guarded by Hunter. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. They could use a bucket. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And this guy eats glass for a living. Capella with great anticipation on the backboard.
The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Free throw no good for Capella. Bucks trail by 6. The wide open look here for Holiday. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Time running out for the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. to the inside. Young outside. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. And Milwaukee has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Dunn passes to Snell. Outside Collins. Passes to Young. Uncovered. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Hawks lead by 9.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll have...